Hey guys, we're back to STL TV Live. My first guest in the studio is Ted Jordan. He's a writer, you're a producer, you're an actor. What else do? You do everything.
Yeah, I do a lot of stuff. I cook and clean and mop the floors and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we just created a web series called The Sinister Truth, and it's going to be airing, or not airing, but it's going to be on our website at crossingjordan.biz later on this month, the first episode.
Great. Well, thanks for being on the show today.
Thank you.
Let's go back a little bit. You are a local actor here, but you've done work in other places. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Can you tell us about how you got started?
Yeah, absolutely. Born and raised here. Then we moved to New Orleans. I graduated from Berkeley Senior High School here. Yeah, go Bulldogs. Yeah. So it's been a lot of fun. Started professionally back in 1983 as an extra when they were doing series here, television.
What series was that?
Oh, I don't even remember the name of it, but Ralph Waite, if you remember who he is, he was the dad on the Waltons.
Okay.
So yeah, he was a star of that particular series. Yeah.
Great. You guys might have seen this face because he's been on several commercials here in the St. Louis area. Can you tell us a little bit about your work here?
Yeah, absolutely. I've been doing a lot of commercial work for a long time. The adoption commercial, probably the most recent stuff that we've done, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Playing around with the kids and stuff. Yeah.
You do a lot of cool voiceovers too. I was stalking you one day, maybe, Well, I read across like some of your stuff online. It's really, really funny.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite impression that you do?
Well, now? I don't do like, I don't know if I reference it now because I'm getting old. Rich Little, he does a lot of stuff. I don't even know if he's still alive anymore. But yeah, what are you talking about? Yeah, me loving the girlies. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
So what do you like to do more? Do you like to write? Do you like to produce? Do you like to act? What do you like?
I'm really liking the whole creative part. I started writing about 9 years ago, and I've written 4 feature films, which we're also looking to produce in the very near future. So I'm loving to be able to do it all, actually.
Just be creative.
To create my own work, absolutely.
That's
and
awesome.
to produce it and do whatever the heck we want to do with it.
Yeah. Now, where do your inspirations come from? How do you write? What's your writing process like?
My writing process is really from a Christian standpoint. I like TV and I love movies, and I grew up with all that stuff as kids. But I don't really like what I see these days in reference to what's going on nowadays. So we've just been really motivated to create our own thing. Yeah.
Now, The Sinister Truth. How did this come about? Before we get into a little bit about what it is.
I was online and I was reading some information about some of these crazy lawsuits and stuff that have been coming out. The first one, the Reverend holding back the kitty, has to do with a woman who was a exotic dancer who is now a Christian, but she's suing her church now because she's not married yet after only being, a Christian for about 3 months. So, she's...
How did you come up with that?
Well, it's real life stuff. Things like this actually happen.
Really?
Yeah, people have sued the church, because they don't really understand what it really takes to really walk out a relationship with God. So they get very impatient and so forth. So that's where it comes out, and we wanted to do it with a lot of comedy in it, with my particular brand of comedy. And
what is that? What's your particular brand of comedy?
I like innuendo. I like sarcasm. I like just upfrontness. I like the real stuff too, because people deal with real life. So just to be able to deal with the turn of the phrase, the innuendo, that's funnier to me than just outright cursing or just whatever everybody else is doing.
Right. We have one of the actors here that we're going to talk to in just a few.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Didn't you bring him? Or is he just some guy
he just tagged along.
He did?
Because he had nothing better to do.
We're going to be back with more with Ted. You guys don't want to go anywhere, guys. We have to take a quick break, but we're coming back really, really, really soon. Remember to keep up with STL TV and all of the great events going on around St. Louis. You got to friend us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can always catch us streaming live at stltv.net. We'll be right back after this.